Tech Giants. I'm Michaela McLaren.
And I'm Shemaya Murphy. The world we live in now revolves around different apps and gadgets.
Now let's head over to reporter Aaliyah Court to see how they impact our lives.
Social media is a very strong form of information and communication. Apps such as Twitter, Snapchat, and Skyward are very beneficial in our everyday lives. We asked a few people what their opinions were on these apps. I check it to use to see what's the new move, to check out what's the new 411, to be entertained during school, and to check out what's going on instead of watching Fox 59.
I think Skyward is beneficial for us as students because in Impact we have goal sheets on what grades we want, what missing work we have, and we're able to keep track of our grades and stay on point.
I think Snapchat is good for people like me because you get to connect to your friends that you don't see on a daily basis. You get to see what they're doing throughout their day, stay connected.
As you can see, we have many resources at hand. Take the opportunity to stay connected. Aaliyah Court, BTW.
Word, on the street, for BD's entertainment. You know that we got it for you, right here on BD, right here on BTW. You know that we got it for you, for your entertainment. You know that we got it for you.
What kind of music apps do you use?
Spotify.
Just Apple Music.
Yeah, Spinrilla.
Musically, I guess.
Spotify, Pandora, just playing it mostly.
Okay. What's your favorite social media app?
Snapchat and Twitter.
Twitter
and Snapchat.
Probably Snapchat or Instagram.
My favorite social media app is Twitter.
Okay. What's your favorite game app?
I don't play games on my phone.
Favorite game app? Probably Clash Royale or Clash of Clans.
I don't play games.
Yeah, I don't play games.
Yeah, we don't play games.
My favorite game app, 1010. Still play that, so yeah.
We all know apps are addicting giants, but let's stay focused on graduating. I'm Alexis Maxey, and this was Word on the Street.
And now for some funny entertainment.
My name is Brittany Jones. I'm from Tennessee. I'm 19 years old. I go to Tennessee University. I like to spend time with my friends and family and also being objects. My favorite object to be, I would say, is a chair. This all started back in 2006 at a family cookout when my aunt mistaked me for a lawn chair.
We know about her obsession, but I don't think she knows that we know about it.
Brittany also likes to be vending machines, sometimes the door, the lamp. I mean, she acts like we don't know that we see her.
At first, I was scared and uncomfortable, but then I learned, this is kind of nice. Lately, it's really been difficult because I'll be on a date or spending time with friends or in the middle of a volleyball game, and I just have to stop and go be something.
I'll go to try to do my clothes and I see this. And
yeah.
this, and I just don't know where to put my clothes, what?
And she moves them so fast. We don't even know that the washer and dryer are gone.
And
Hold on.
How you doing today, Giants? This is Team Major with What's Trending. But first things first. Oh, that's way too early. Wait, let me do this one more time. That's a little bit better. Okay, Giants, let's talk about the ocean. And not to be too specific, but we're not talking about the Pacific. We're talking about Frank Ocean, who has just released his second consecutive album called Blonde, which Forbes list is calling the new face of hip hop. So out with the old and so gone with the new, if that makes sense. But speaking of so gone, there's a new challenge out on the internet called the So Gone Challenge. So I prepared a little bit of rhyme for you guys. I'm about to share it right now. Call me T Major. By the way, I'm a writer. That's why it's so easy for me to write the cipher. I get it cause I got to for my mama and my brother and my sister. For the times of the winter, it was so cold, get blisters. Now I'm Mr. Whatever I want to be. By the end of my life, I'ma write history. Y'all gonna remember me. And by the way, it's Tristan. And don't forget the T. Hey.
We'll be right back after this short commercial break.
Giants. Did you know that 80% of Ben Davis High School students are eligible for free reduced lunch? If you haven't filled out the application, do so now by applying at bdhs.wayne.k12.in.us. It is due September 8th.
We all have different ways of telling our story. Now let's look at the speech team and see how they tell theirs.
Thanks, Shamaya. Our speech team has been very successful over the years and is currently preparing for their upcoming season. But a lot of people might not know a lot about it. So I talked to the senior captain to learn a little bit more.
Speech is basically kind of goes against some of the misconceptions people already have. Like, we may have a few formal speaking events, but most of what we really do is kind of like competitive acting. We take literature and we create characters and we portray those characters to send a message. I think speech is really important because our speeches are always about important things. Like, my poetry this season was about gun violence and how gun violence affects the American community. This past season, me and Ezekiel Gonzalez, we both did a duo, and it was on school shootings and kind of how important it is from the parents' perspective. I do speech because it gives me a place where I can share my voice. I do and perform the things that I do because I really believe what I'm saying, and these are things that I believe need to be talked about. Speech can be really for anybody. If you're just looking for a club to join, looking for family, or if, like me, you just want your voice to be heard, join speech.
If you're interested in joining our speech team, come down to room S107 after school. Tierra Spells, BTW.
I'm Ivana. I'm a senior and I'm from Mexico. Venir a un nuevo país es un...
Coming to a new country is a complete change in your life that you have to adapt to. You have to make a lot of sacrifices when you leave your country to come here. You can come across things like racism, people not wanting to help you, jokes, and having to learn a new language. I think one of the hardest things I've had to do is learn English. There's a point in time where frustration comes in, and I feel like you have to resign and learn to accept where you're at because it is difficult to come to a new place from where you're used to. People think that when you come to the United States that everything is going to be too easy, that your life is completely different. You are going to have more opportunities, but at the end of the day, you're going to go through changes that are difficult for anyone. I have learned that if you want to do certain things, you can make it happen. If you really do your part and have family support, you can accomplish a lot of things. You can learn a new language and make friends. Not everyone is bad. Not everyone is going to discriminate. So what I've learned is that if you want to make it happen, you can do it, and nothing else matters. If you don't speak English, don't feel bad. It takes time to process. It took me time. Some people take it easier than others. But if you do your part, you can do anything. Don't feel like you're less, because here we're all the same. We have the same opportunities. The only thing that's different is our language, but if you want to do something, you can do it. We shouldn't feel bad. In fact, we should feel proud of where we're from and continue to move forward.
Let's take a look at our weekly weather forecast.
With the change in weather, we will finally have more sunny days than gloomy days. I'm Brenda Ibarra with this week's weather. Today, we will have a high of 78 with a low of 58. With the weekend coming up, Saturday and Sunday will both be a high of 80 and a low of 69.
With Labor Day on Monday, we will have a high of 87 with a low of 68, which means it'll be a great weekend for a cookout. Tuesday, it will be a high of 87 with a low of 69. Wednesday, it will be a high of 86 with a low of 70. Thursday, it will be a high of 85 and a low of 70. Have a great weekend, Giant. Now let's go to Julia with the sports update.
I'm Julia Haslett with your weekly sports update.
Having to wait in the rain due to the hour-long delays didn't affect our Giants football team on the field, nor did it affect our Purple Rain spirit. During the game against Arsenal Tech, in only 4 quarters, our Giants scored 10 touchdowns. And with our outstanding defense, the Tech Titans couldn't make it to the end zone, leaving BD with a win 70-0. Touchdowns were made by junior running back Johnny Adams and quarterback Reese Taylor. Last Friday night, the BD Giants had the chance to avenge last year's season-ending sectional defeat against Avon. The Orioles gave the ball away on 3 different offensive fumbles, 2 special teams, and an interception. The Ajay Cooper led BD with 10 catches for 84 yards and a score. Sadly to say, senior offensive lineman and Missouri commit Pompey Coleman was carted off the field with a broken leg, thus ending his season. We hope to see a good and quick recovery. Our ladies golf competed against Perry Meridian this past week and lost a close score of 177 to 165. Keely Jones and Adrian Pemberton each shot at 41 in the loss. Congrats to Adrian Pemberton, who was named All-Mitt Conference. Keep up the great work, ladies. Girls soccer had a tough loss to Carmel last week with a score of 5-0. There was a scheduled game against Lawrence Central but was canceled due to the tornado weather. The ladies played against Pike this past Monday and lost a close game 4-2. Carissa Hutchins was on fire, scoring 2 goals. On Wednesday, they faced Lawrence North here at BD Fields. The ladies have a home game next Wednesday here against Center Grove, starting at 5:30. Tonight, the boys travel to Pike, our West Side rivals. The theme for Purple Rain is Whiteout. Come dressed up and be a part of BD student section. Julia Haslett, BD TV.
Hi, my name is Eric Wesley. I'm here to welcome you guys to a new game show called BTW's Jackpot. It's a game show you can win lots of fun prizes. Me and your girl Mad Dog going to see who the winners and losers are. Let's go. What y'all waiting for? Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Again, yep. So you get a $25 gift card to Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh, snap. You get the gift card, $25. Just start up like, here you go, bro. Thanks for playing, man. Stop.
She's like,
Dude. Remember, if you ain't playing, you ain't winning. I'm Irvin Wesley, and this is BDTV's Jackpot. See ya!
Well, that sums it up for this week, Giants. But remember, if it's about you and me, it's on BDTV.
everywhere you look.